Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a game for you on Sea of Fortune in the Tier 9 Tech Tree gunboat destroyer, the Kitakaze. So as you see, I'm approaching the Alpha Cap from the northwest. I decided to take a more circuitous route into the cap. My friend in the Yagumo's in there, he's got a better stealth than me, so it makes sense for him to go in first, and we've spotted a Noodaloi approaching from the south, and I'm going to smoke up here and start taking some shots. I mean, the Kitakaze's strength's in its guns, right? So you need to use them. So yeah, opening fire on the Noodaloi. First salvo out was over 2.3k. Another one, nearly 2.4k. And he's getting pummeled. I think ATAM's hit him as well in the Alsace. And I managed to get first blood there, taking the guy out. He didn't have much chance, I don't think. I mean, he was spotted for a long time and outgunned. I mean, he couldn't see us, so he had no chance. Probably a bit too aggressive there in a Noodaloi. I mean, his concealment's terrible, so I've moved away from smoke. He did manage to get some torps out on my position in the smoke there, so I thought, you know, better be safe than sorry and shift. Now, moving into the cap to the other side, notice a North Carolina there, moving towards the islands in the middle between Alpha and Bravo cap. So I'm going to get some torpedoes out on this guy, hopefully. And it looks as though Dufresne's coming under fire there in the Yagumo. Not sure whether he was hydroed or radared or something. Anyway, torps out on the North Cal. The guy is being ridiculously aggressive in the North Carolina. I mean, how does he expect to survive there, right on the edge of the cap? I have no idea. So obviously he's turning tail, and my torpedoes aren't going to hit him. So managed to get a fire with the guns and just keep up the fire. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Kitakaze. It causes fires and it does decent damage to superstructure. So, you know, when you can, just open up. You want to be in concealment wherever you can, however. But yeah, he's gone down. I haven't done a great deal of damage here, but it's kind of consistent damage. And oh dear, Dufresne's just gone down in his smoke there, broadside to those torpedoes that were sent from the Bravo cap in the middle. Very unfortunate. But we've got two BBs flanking us, so I really need to do something about this. And ATAM's pushing round the Jean Bar as well, so he's going to come round the south of the island. And I'm going to see what I can do here. Now, torpedoes have got a long cooldown. That's one of the problems with the Kita. So once you've loosed those torpedoes, you've got ages to wait. But I just wanted to see which kind of way this guy was going to turn. And my smoke's back up. So I'm going to hit this guy with guns again and cause as many fires as I can. And he's just going to run away. So this is fairly predictable. I maybe should have switched targets to the Bismarck here. You've got more of a chance of causing more overall fires if you do that, if you switch targets on a regular basis. But he's already put one fire out, so I'm just going to stay on the Frederick de Grosser until I get another fire. And there we go, that's another fire. So I'll switch targets to the Bismarck, and hopefully we can do the same thing with him. I mean, they're running for their lives at this point, these guys. They're running dead northwest, really. They're chasing the border big time. I don't know what they quite hope to achieve. doing this, to be honest, but you know. So just keeping up the fire on the Bismarck, hoping to set him alight again, cause of barbecue. And my friend Atom in the Alsace is on fire next to me. Everybody's on fire apart from me here. And yeah, Bismarck's got a fire on his stern. See if I can get another one. It's getting a little bit more difficult to hit now. He's out at 10 kilometres. But I do like, yeah, and there we go, another fire. I do prefer the range build on the Kita. It just gives you that little bit extra, and it will fire out to like 14.6 or something like that. Slight mistake there. I get spotted as the smoke screen disperses, so I decide just to open up on the Frederick de Grosser. He's coming towards us, and I feel quite confident here. Obviously I've got Atom's help in the Alsace, and yeah, it's a risky move, but I'm a massive distraction, so you know, the more I can distract these guys at this point, it's better for my buddy really, because we'll be causing overall less damage to him. So, and it also gives us, you know, more of an opportunity to do a spread of damage between us. I'm just going to drive into him now. Alan got in the way for a little bit there, but he's at optimal range now, 6 kilometres for the Kitakaze. You can't really miss on the superstructure, and he goes down. There was no chance he was going to survive that engagement with both the Jean Bart and the Kitakaze there. So I decide to stay with Atam and get rid of this Bismarck. I mean, we don't want that guy to flank around the north of the map, and yeah, the sooner we get rid of him the better. Now he's nearly at 14 kilometres. He's quite tricky to hit on the move, kiting away at a 45-degree angle to the right there, and you can see the shells on the Kita are suborbital at that sort of range. But it is really easy to hit more stationary targets if they're hiding behind islands, for instance. So it can be handy having the range on this ship. Some people don't like it. Some people would say it's a waste of time, but I do genuinely like it. You sacrifice a little bit of reload, of course, but do you know what? The guns reload with the range build at, what, 2.6, 2.7 seconds anyway? So, you know, it doesn't make that much of a difference. And the guy's on fire. I mean, Atom's been spamming him with the HE, and he's got the kill there. So now we need to turn around and drive into the Bravo cap. And you'll see us a little bit closer to that objective. There's not much happening over here now. So as you can see, the Nelson is quite isolated in the Bravo cap, so there's only one thing to do here. I'm going to round this island, and I'm going to torp him at incredibly close range, and hopefully get the kill. We'll see. So torps away. He's obviously going to turn into my position, so reload booster used up, and another set of torps just in case the first set don't hit, but you know, I managed to catch him, which is great for 4 kills and 100,000 damage so far. And I'm thinking, you know what, I could chase the Kraken here. So our Jutland, sorry, the enemy Jutland's attacking our Ranger, and he's just killed him. And he's in incredibly low health. So I want to chase this guy down, right? Now the only thing I need to decide upon is which side of the island here I want to travel around. And I decide to take slightly more circuitous route around the northern part of the island and not into the cap. Atom's going into the Bravo cap. He's going to take that, hopefully. Obviously, he could potentially get dropped by the Furious, but the enemy Furious at the moment is concentrating on the Akatsuki that's been chasing him all game. And the Tirpitz B there in the south. So I'm detected, so the Jutland's close, and yep, here we go. Shots out on the Jutland, he's on really low health, and it takes 2 salvos to kill him. I think the first shot was a little bit short there, but he's down, and I managed to get the Kraken, so I'm really happy about that. And it's time to travel into the Charlie Cap and enjoy the victory, I think. I don't think the enemy have got any chance of coming back from this one, do you? So I think in conclusion, the Kitakaze is a fantastic Tier 9 gunboat, guys. I highly recommend her. And you'll enjoy playing this ship. The guns are fantastic. Torpedoes are pretty good, 12km range. And yeah. Not a great deal more to say about this ship. It's just a really good all-round DD, in my opinion. Probably the only thing that lets it down is the stealth at 6.1 kilometers. So, you know, you have to play accordingly. You have to allow for that. And if you're with a teammate, that which makes life a lot easier, if you are, you can kind of loiter around on the border of a cap circle early game, and then go to work with the guns. You know, it makes life a lot easier. Or you can maybe pair up with a radar ship, which would certainly give you a good advantage initially early game. So I managed to take the final cap, and I think our work here is pretty much done. The enemy Furious, as you see, it's running away to J1 there. Bless him. He's absolutely desperate, I think, to do a little bit more damage, but now he's saying, "Je surrender." So, yes, quite an amusing finish to the game. However, I'm not going to bore you with the final moments, so we'll cut here and take a look at the end screens. So 102k damage, Kraken unleashed, first blood, 383 target hits, 6 fires, 1906 XP. And my buddy Atam in the Jumbo got high caliber in this game, so that was nice. And that's the hit list. So yeah, spread of damage. And we played well enough to win the game, so that's always a great outcome. And as always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.